right, Scorpio. So, Sun, Moon, Rising, Scorpio. This will take place probably from July till about the beginning or end of the fall, 3 to 6 months. Okay. So, first card that's kind of highlighting and shining down on your whole reading here is the Tower. Tower's about solidarity, right? It's about an actual organization, a hierarchy in some sort of way. You've got news coming in from this organization, or you have a trip that you'll be taking to some sort of city or some sort of place where it's at a distance from you, okay? It might not be a very far distance, but with the riders, usually short trips, but with the Tower, that's a distance, so I'm not sure if you're going to be driving there yourself. But then we have the Child card in the Endings house. So the funny thing about that is it's kind of a dichotomy. It's like, in one way it's a dichotomy, but in another way it is a new beginning that is because of some sort of ending. So I don't know if you're moving to the city, or you're getting a visitor from the city coming to you to start something new after a time that there's been quiet or an ending of some kind. Now this man here figures in, they're sandwiching all this reading, these 4 cards. Okay, this guy, he is promising something. He is, this is the ring placement. So he is giving some sort of commitment, or it could be even a compromise, okay? Has to do with this woman here. This woman is being seen for her reputation. She may be very well known in some sort of way. I know that it was either the last reading or the reading before that she's fallen in the same place. Now, when I pick these cards up, I pick them up randomly, and then I shuffle them many times over, and then I randomly select them. I don't just pick from the top. So there's something here about, you might want to look at the other readings if you have other placements in different zodiac signs, because that reading could be significant if you are her, okay, or you're dealing with her. So underneath it is the lady and the path. It's a choice of this lady. So this is going to figure in big. It's really all falling on her about what she wants to do with this whole time period of her life, okay, or of your life. That might factor in significantly. So yeah, new beginnings after a time of being maybe alone, or feeling like somebody's coming from, a visitor from afar, or a visit from this organization about, it could be about children as well, and changes with a child, okay? But this man here is offering some sort of commitment or contract, and this woman here, it's about her reputation, her career, potentially, and what she's growing in her life, okay? Let's go through each line, up, sideways, horizontally, and then vertically, and then I will tie in the line of fate and then the potential outcome of this situation if everything stays the way it's supposed to. Okay, or the way it is right here. So this is an authority figure coming from an organization, okay? They are somebody who deals maybe potentially with money. This could be somebody who deals with, they might be a boss at some lucky communication. So this is unforeseen or lucky communication that is from this happy-go-lucky, kind of jolly kind of person that comes from this organization. They also could do a surprise visit as well from this organization, okay? And if this has to do with children, I mean, it could be just a checkup, a wellness checkup or something like that it's talking about. Seeing how things are going with a child. Maybe it's a nanny. Maybe it could be anything, any kind of child services, any kind of people that work with children, okay? An authority on, like a teacher even, okay? A visit from a teacher. Not that that's done very much anymore, but you know what I mean. So yeah, it's definitely to your home, and this is something that's occurred, it's routine. This person comes, that's an authority from this organization, to your home. All right. So with the stork here, this is about progress and movement, right? With the ship there. Progress and movement in a situation where we want to see the progress of something. And this is about moving home as well. With the ship and the house card. A family trip as well, a vacation could be coming in significantly, especially with that anchor here right next to the ship. And this is about, you know, the security of the family or staying somewhere with the family. So this could be about a mother coming from a parental figure, surprise trip, okay? I'm going on vacation or going to do something together. Then we have the book, and the book is in the clouds house again. It's so funny. So the book is about secrets, okay? It can be about private things, things we keep hidden from others, and the clouds is about being, not being able to see something. So it's really, something is being kept secret. This has been well hidden. The clover is also unforeseen. So this is a surprise. It's being knighted both ways here, okay? And it's surprise communication or shocking communication about something. So a secret could be coming out that's been very well hidden. The snake and the key. The whole reason for this is some sort of deceit or toxicity or betrayal of some kind. Something that has been not so nice is the reason for this, keeping this secret or this shock, okay? You didn't realize somebody's deception. Now, with these new beginnings and new beginnings and endings, this could be, I wonder what it is. It's about taking away what's innocent, taking away what's pure. There's a draining of some sort of honesty here about some sort of truth. There's almost stealing somebody's truth even. And that could be in regards to this secret and this new beginning and ending. That's what's triggering this here. Okay? But the whole answer to this question and the secret is, because this is like a diary, right? So this could be somebody reading somebody's diary with the birds here and finding out a secret that causes a great change and a new beginning. Okay. I don't know what the heck is going on there. It could be also that you learn something that is not, that is hidden or not well seen, and that gives you the key to some sort of, the snake, with the tree there, I feel like it's sacred knowledge, so it could be occult in nature right here. Something about that. Now, the clouds is in the bouquet. So there is some sort of beauty that is being hidden. There is some sort of gift that has been, you can't see the true value of something. You can't see the way something shines. It's as if it's full of dust. There's something here that's been, there's progress being made with it, and from actions being taken or movements being taken, but it's almost as if there's, where's the whip? Whip's down here, anchor. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but there's something here about needing to clear up some sort of deception or deceit or something. Yeah, cutting out the deceit. So this, or this trouble, or this toxicity. So there is something here about something coming in fast from an organization, a visit from an authority about some toxicity or troubling situation, being removed. And this could be being removed from the home. Yeah, and this is something that has to do with either the whip is recurring. It's also about arguments and fights. And with the snake, it's big time, like, not good for you. It's kind of cyclical and manipulative or deceitful, or, you know. This is also, the snake can be the other woman, or another woman in the picture. So this parental figure could have brown hair and glasses, or just dark hair in general. There's that scythe again, cutting away at the home, like taking something out of the home. And this is about loyalty, okay? So this is about arguments and fights within the family. But something has been hidden and covered up because it could be a gift, okay? And that maybe is the shocking surprise that's revealed, and there's some jealousy in the family, or there's some somebody trying to get away with something in the family, or there's fighting here. And having to kick somebody maybe out of the house because they're being obnoxious, something like that. I don't know. This is about depression and confusion and toxicity as well. So toxicity that is being hidden in the home. So this can also be, because it's the clouds, and you can't see it, right? It's secret. It's kind of something that you have to know, right? It could be something to do with any kind of toxic gas, like any kind of like gas leak, even because of this. An authority visits the home to remove some toxicity. Okay, so there could be some. You need to just be careful if you have any carbon monoxide issues or any gas issues in your home. That's what that could be talking about. All right, so then we have this luck of the family, or this unforeseen communication with a family member about some sort of fight or some sort of recurring troubles that someone could be going through. And we have the letter in the house of the child. So that's some paperwork or some official document of some kind that is giving you the answer to some sort of new beginning, or something that's started, okay? So that could be about just a formal written letter from this organization that's about this toxicity, this evaluation of some kind. But this could be something in a formal writing thing, because they're touching each other. Yeah, it's about endings as well. So it can be about having to stop something, or that something has stopped, okay? Now, communication about what you're learning. You might be talking about what you're learning. There could be gossip around some sort of sneaky behavior, actions taken within the family, or movements within the family. This could also be about somebody learning to drive, so going to school to learn to drive, okay? So this could be a child here that's learning to drive, and this is their ID, and you know, their booklet from school or whatever, or the test even. This would be a test communicating about some sort of thing they're learning. This has to do with maturity and growth. This is the authority here. There's some kind of like authority that is talking about, or responsibility of the family as well. Responsibility of your health being something that you're taking more seriously. Might be better eating going on, okay? With the bear, it's about sometimes it's about what we consume. With the tree there, it's about health, and it can be about vegetation, so eating more leafy greens, yada yada. And then there's this dedication, and that is expanding. So you're getting serious about your loyalty to your health. It could be the health of a child as well. Maybe there's some changes with a diet of some kind with the child that are being a focus here for health reasons or whatever. Doesn't have to be like a serious thing, but something like that. Okay, so loyalty that is being kind of hidden, or that is being misconstrued in some sort of way. Okay, so then we have the stork and the heart card. Love that is transcending, that is progressing in some sort of way, a step in a relationship. Now, the scythe coming in, this is quick, this is happening, like sudden realization of love, okay? And it's connected to this organization or business of some kind. So this might be where you work, or you might meet this person when they come to visit your home, or for a checkup, or, you know, this person could work for a gas company, okay? But there is some sort of expansion or something spreading out as well Now, it could be a like, it's expansion that is being cut, right? So there's a spreading out of something as well. Maybe it's a friend coming in quick to try to quit. It's expansion that is happening quickly or is being cut out. I don't know why there would be something that would be, it could be like movement of house. Maybe there's a quick move in with a lover over some sort of sudden realization of some kind. This is also about cutting some sort of cord or something that is connected to something. Cleaning up some sort of spreading of something as well. This can be something that's spread that's been kind of chaotic and destructive in some sort of way, and removing that. This man here, he is either in your friend circle. He might stay with you from your family. You're going to be socializing with him. Excuse me. And then there's this end of challenges, end of difficulty, end of blockages. An ending that is blocked for something. Like, yeah, this new beginning is coming in, and this ending is being, there's a challenge with it. It's this secret, this overcoming this secret that you weren't able to see, or this ending that's been quite a challenge. Ending this situation or dealing with this situation has been quite a challenge, but there's action and movement about it. The reason is this toxicity here, so that's good. That's being removed. But then there's this toxicity, and then there's some pain here, a painful choice that is involved with some sort of deception or some sort of toxicity of somebody. Okay. It is the solution, though, to this toxicity, but it requires a little pain. Pain that is about staying with family. It's kind of a pain in the butt, maybe. You might have to go stay with family while something is worked on in your house. Okay. Now, seeing the coffin next to the, especially in this position, this could be about the passing of somebody, going to visit their grave as well, okay, because we're traveling here. And then there is something here about someone, an ending that is known, okay, and that you haven't been able to see. So maybe you're going to visit a family member's grave that you haven't been able to see, okay. And then there's this crossroads. The cross is also a cross, right? So crossroads and cross. I feel like you're really at a culmination point with this. This is the reason for it, this toxicity, and you I think you've had enough. I think you literally have to make a decision about, even if it is a burdensome decision, something that is a sacrifice. There is something that needs to be done, and it's about security of the family and maybe staying with family. So it's kind of a pain, but that will need to come into play. That will be important, okay, Scorpio? So, yeah, there's a lessening of innocence. There's a loss of innocence here. It could be about a child. So this can be about a coming of age as well. Some private matters that are confusing. So if you have children that are teenagers or coming into teen years, this could be talking about, or even like somebody dying in the family. This is about talking about that, communicating about life and the ending, communicating about endings and all that stuff, teaching them life lessons, okay? But it is a loss of innocence in some sort of way. There is some sort of kind of blossoming that comes from this, or this new understanding of how things work in life. unfortunately sometimes they suck, right? So so this is also about loving your community. This is about having a passionate group that you're involved with. You might share the same passion. This could be something about writing, communicating, learning something. So this could be about school as well, because it's knighting this. So starting a new school, leaving one school, starting a new school. I can't help but feel like maybe there was some bullying maybe that happened in school, and maybe there's a new school you're starting now with your kid, or someone's child is changing schools because of some kind of situation that wasn't good there. But this is about friends, right? This is about a friend circle here. And with the stars there, it's friendly connections. It's growing the people that you love. You're expanding your tribe, okay? And this could be a spiritual community with a lily there. I kind of get that next to the cross. This could be like, you know, connecting with others. It could be some sort of church group or organization where it's like a small community of people. Okay, so now this man is coming in with some sort of recognizing something beautiful about something, or he has a talent for something. He could be very attractive himself. His face could come into significance that with his attraction. So there's this commitment coming in from him, or a contract. It could have to do with some piece of writing or some sort of big contractual agreement having to do with finances. He also could be gifting some finances to somebody. That would be in like a check form or with cash here. And then he is realizing that there is some potential of this woman. He's seeing that she is shining bright, that this is like very interesting. The sun and the moon together, that's like the divine masculine, divine feminine, if you want to look at it that way. Or it's about realizing someone's talents. It's about putting money where your mouth is in terms of seeing someone's ability to shine and kind of helping them do that. There's a lot of realization about, or there's expression that it's just a very happy, like, get a gift of money that leads to helping somebody achieve their goals in career, or recognizes somebody's potential, okay? And this woman is definitely what this is talking about, because she lands on the moon and the moon's right here. So this could also be somebody on another location far away, maybe on the other side of the world, who's experiencing something. Maybe they're seeing you online and they're watching you and while you're like in nighttime on the other side of the fence, you know, on the other side of the globe, but they're seeing you in real time, and they're acknowledging you for your talents or something, or what you've accomplished, your reputation. So the lily, and there's this mice card here. And the mice is actually touching the lily. So, and they're in each other's houses. Very interesting. So there is some sort of stealing away of innocence. I don't know. This might be a confession of some kind. A truth that is being... There's some sort of secret coming out. I always said this. A secret that is stealing some innocence away, or the way you saw something as being so sweet and pure and innocent. Now, it doesn't have to be with a child, okay? We don't have to take it to a dark place. But there is something here about maturing, because we have her as a young child here, looks like her, and then we have her down here as a grown woman. So this man and this woman might have known each other for quite some time. There might be some distance between them, obviously. They're not very close together. But he's got love on his mind, okay? She's got networking socially and her passions and finding friends and community that she loves on her mind. That's what she's focused on. There is a blockage between her and him because she's seeing that there is something that was done or something that was taken or something that was he hasn't been telling her the truth, or he's been holding back the truth from her, or taking things away. This is a wishy-washy kind of energy. But between the two of them, there is this expression of I don't know. There's something here about there's realization. There's something coming to light about somebody's reputation of this woman. So how he feels about this woman, or how this woman is expressing her unforeseen communication. So shocking communication or surprise. There's something secretive about, or a clue about somebody watching somebody. Finances, something. Maybe there's a check sent, a surprise. Communication about some money that is being sent to this woman. I don't know. But this is very interesting here. This can talk about a new moon, because when the moon and the sun are close together, that's a new moon. The shining down of the moonlight, it's like the moon is not, if it was up here, I'd say it was more, or over here. But there is some sort of ending with a reputation, or a reputation for being somebody who ghosts or goes quiet, okay? Somebody might have blocked somebody, because this is coming after here. And then there's this recurring, like there is an argument that is long-term, or there is a battle that has been long-term. It can be out over finances, okay? Or about abundance or prosperity, or letting something flow, okay? Maybe that this is about him expressing himself. There's some kind of release of the flow. Whip flows, okay? As if you have to move it, you have to put some energy or action into it. Water flows pretty freely if there's the environment is conducive for it, okay? Now this can be about pipes as well, or some kind of water system, a blockage with something. But someone feels like they're blocked from being able to express themselves because some sort of truth is eating away at them. There's some sort of truth that's eating away at them. Maybe they're nervous about this understanding of this the reputation of something, and it's like there's like a loss of reputation that or the way that people see you. There's a taking away of the way people see you. So some sort of truth could be, or innocence could be being taken away. There's something here that gets complicated is what I'm going to say. Recurring things, the stealing away of this draining of this argumentative energy here. But there's an expression here. There's a coming together in the middle of like realizing what something is with this woman. They both realize that they're opposites, but they are attracting one another in some sort of way. They are connected to each other in some sort of way. This could be, yeah. They might have worked together at one point, or this is about stardom, okay? With the star here and the moon, this is about being very well known, and also it's knighting this community. So this is about public recognition, fame, stardom, and it's above this woman, and she's connected to these two. So I'm assuming that she's the one that's popular, or she's got some sort of famous career or famous name for herself, and this man has like he's offering some sort of promise. It's a secret. He's kept a secret for a long time. He's kept something, he's been confused about something, or there's some sort of gift here that he's offering, or he has some sort of talent for something. This can be painting as well, because we have this water fish card here with the, and I just see that as like free flowing and creative beauty, aesthetics. And then at nights, this night's the brush, you know, the whip, which is a brush, right? And it's something that stays, it secures it in place. So this could talk about him being an artist of some kind, or maybe you're the artist of some kind, because then something is revealed or something is expressed here through this. He is committed to doing this as well with the ring on his position. And this is an offer of commitment that's from her past, okay? So he might be from her past, or this happened in the past. I think it's more so that he is at a distance from her and from her past. And she's moved. Yeah, she might have moved away at some point. There we go. These are the moving cards. So she moved away at some point. Moving of home, yeah. Connected to some sort of freedom. I want to say freedom from something. So she wanted to get away from a certain area, or yeah, because it's right here. So it's between the two of them. So she's kind of cold and distant because she's realizing some sort of truth that is kind of taking away from how she's the innocence of a situation or the purity of a situation. And she's trying to hold back in some sort of way with that mountain. She might be blocking herself even. But this blockage is slowly being drained away. So she's being opened up over a course of a long period of time to this. So she's trying to remove some sort of blockage that's been draining her and ability to be true to who she is and what she's been up to, okay? She might feel obligated as well. The bear is up here. Yeah. She's obligated to something that she's been growing. She has responsibilities to her growth. She's dedicated to, being in charge of her life, okay? Now, this is about a sickness of the, this is like women's health issues with the mice here on the lily in between here on the mice, and the bear. It's like there's been some sort of issue with motherhood or issue with reproductive health of some kind, especially with the whip there touching these. All right, and then there's an authority of health, so she might be dealing with something to do with her physical body at this time. Yeah, but it's her choice. This whole situation is this woman's choice. There's something here about a path opening up or making a decision that will change the course of her life, okay? We're going to go down this way. So there is some sort of unforeseen message coming in from afar, a city, a different place. And it has to do with love, right? Progress in love, or somebody kind of raising, there's an upliftment, okay? And this is what he's thinking. He wants to make progress in this relationship or with this love, and he's been confused about this in the past, right? Or maybe he's still a little confused. Love that is, yeah, like a confusing gift of a beautiful mess, maybe. I don't know. But there is like a whirlwind, okay? And there's this cutting out of being alone. So there's been depression about being alone. He has love on his mind, and that's what's going on there. But he's offering commitment. I think that being alone has somehow made him think about what's important, what he values in his life, and then this love relationship kind of takes progress, or he wants it to. He's thinking about that. Okay. And then he's connected to this. He also has been growing or expanding by being alone. So this is about different kinds of up-leveling, spiritual progress, maybe. Things he's been going through have been helping him understand and clear up something to do with some sort of other woman or toxicity. Maybe he's removed another woman from, or he's there's something here about something being removed that hasn't been working for him in his life. Maybe a friend that might have come in and helped him get ahead, or maybe maybe he feels the pain of love, or there's a swiftness of love here that's connected to being alone. Like maybe he's feeling connected, divinely connected. Yeah, there's some sort of connection to this woman he has. He feels like the moon connects them. There's something here about that. Okay, so a reputation of stardom, a reputation for being expansive. This is also a reputation for being psychic as well, or having, unforeseen communication that is psychic. Okay, messages from loved ones or passed on folks, psychic hits as well. This can also be about psychic attack or psychic hits, something like that suddenly clears things up. I'm getting confirmation about that. Okay, so then there's some sort of toxic authority or toxic parental figure, and then there's a sharp cutting of this beauty, this or it could be the mother, and a mother of children involved in the situation. Yeah, mother of a child with the stork card there. A past relationship, or a relationship that's heavy on his mind. Okay. And this, it's got to be because these two are next to each other. So, moving, taking action for progress. Let me have a sip of coffee. Because I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the drag. All right. So there's something here about getting in control of also toxic behaviors that's kind of being cut out. And this cutting out, he's dedicated to in order to, he's been keeping this secret, or something he's been keeping secret. I think that his attraction to maybe her, or maybe it's somebody over here. You know what I mean? I don't know. This is also about offering a flower. So this could be somebody offering some kind of gift, some sort of commitment here. All right. So then we have this up-level home. So this could be about working, contract work in a home, renovations in a home, maybe up-leveling, getting a better home, connected to the city, or connected to some sort of a business that this person runs that has to do with houses. And the money is good. The money is flowing in. There's bills coming in. That's good. Now we have the ship card in the house. So there's a movement of home, definitely. It's touching this. There is this lucky or unforeseen communication with this man who is from a friend circle of some kind. There could be gossip about this person being a little bit sneaky and deceptive, but I don't know exactly. Yeah. This is about secretly attracted, and then there's this woman here who is, yeah, secretly attracted to this woman who's shining bright here. Okay. We got that. So then now we're moving down. There's this movement with some sort of lucky or unforeseen move. This is money moves as well of this man. There's this success here. He's being he's kind of rising in his social circle as well, okay? He's thinking a lot about what he doesn't, the little things, it's lucky communication. He's lucky communication, a cut of some loyalty or trust. I don't know. I think he has this idea that he's thinking about communicating with you, and that's making him happy, or maybe it's this man here that's connected to him in some sort of way. But this man could be thinking about money as well. And there's success here with this man. This could lead to some financial contracts or commitments. Now we have this securing family, securing a legacy, stability with the health. This can also be about weight training right here with that, in that position. Knighting the health card, and the bear for strength, so growing stronger in your health. This is also some new communication that comes in about somebody's difficulty ending in their life, some changes that have taken place, the end of a challenge or a blockage. Or maybe this person realizes that they're no longer blocked on the internet from somebody, or that there's an expansion of how they're they're able to communicate. I don't know. Unforeseen ending. Okay, so we talked about that. This commitment here is about finances. So this man could be committed to some financial business here as well. It doesn't have to be about love. It can be about something that he's doing, that he's committed to in terms of a side hustle or business, with the whip on being on both sides here. The whip and the fox. And the fox being in the key, and the key being in the snake. I don't know. That seems a little bit troubling there. So then we have the securing of this communication, okay? Securing some documents. Maybe it's putting them in a safe as well. Because this woman has to do with her reputation. She might also be somebody who has a reputation for being kind of saucy. And I say saucy like there's, whatever this is, this might continue. I don't know if it's like sexual attraction and seduction with the fox there. And the whip. There's a seducing kind of quality to that. And it's, let me see, this is knighting this though. It's a knighting the pain. Crossroads decision. Yeah, there's an argument that has been long going, long standing. It could be some sort of battle with this man that's blocking this woman from being able to express herself or be happy about a situation, allow herself to be happy about a situation. I don't know if it's a fight with him, a struggle with him. Maybe he's been deceptive of some kind, or he has some troubles of some kind. But we'll just let that one slide. So there is some news about some sort of, this could also be because of spiritual hits here. And then there's news coming about some sort of spiritual information or a message from spirit. Okay. this is about flowing. Anchor is also about water, so there's a flowing of emotion here with the fish and the bouquet. It's an expression of emotion. These are all about expressing emotion here, expressing oneself here. And she's starting to let her guard down is what this is, because she's got the mountain here and it's being drained by the mice. So taking slowly letting the guard down. Okay. Now, we were right here. Yeah. Securing communication from the deceased, psychic hit. So this could be about somebody having a loved one communicate with them from the other side. Secrets, gossip, and secrets here. And some sort of pain or burden of choice. There's a choice that needs to be made. A choice that is between ending something from the past and beginning something that is, I don't know, there's a loss of faith with talking about this or moving forward with this in some sort of way, or because of something that ended because of some difficulty in the past or challenge in the past. I don't know what it is. There's something here about there being the writer can also be about suitors, right? So making a choice about deciding who you want to be with, why there was difficulty in the past, endings happened and challenges arose. There was a going quiet as well, and there's a ghost here in this card. I don't know if you can see it. So there's a ghosting that may have happened that trying to pull out the truth in something, trying to it's like pulling teeth. I don't know if this woman he's having to pull teeth with her, she's having to pull teeth with him. Probably him, because he's on this line. Being truthful about something that is going to cost you something. It's going to take away something. I don't know if it's trust. There's a lack of trust here. There's a lack of trust here. Okay. But because this person is showing up in a certain way, she's starting to let her guard down. Okay. And then we have the secrets, communication, the burden of losing. I feel like somebody is secretly worried about something deceptive or manipulating the conversation, or telling people a certain thing that wasn't true. Maybe, yeah, it's manipulating conversation, changing the way people are seen. Like the fox is he holds the key to the book and the diary right here, right? That's what holds the secrets. When these two are close together, that's how I see it. He has the answer for the other side of the question, the other side of this point of view, okay? And there was deception here. So he's the one has the answer or the solution to this deception. He is the one that might have done it. And he feels maybe guilty. Where's the guilty? Shame. Yeah, there's shame here being expressed or being realized by this man because of some cutting of loyalty, of quickly cutting off a connection at a distance, or it could be within business as well. Cutting out some options that are being removed. So maybe he's getting serious and trying to cut out, and because the fox can be the player. He's the player card, okay? And he's knighting this guy, so he's a player. He's been a player in the past. He's moving towards being more spiritual. Maybe he's looking for a spiritual kind of union with the divine here. But the secret, whatever is being communicated about a secret, the burden is that it's going to take away something that he holds true, that he holds special, okay? The lily is about being unique and special, coming out of darkness into the light. It's like a phoenix kind of rebirth card. A rebirth of reputation as well, stardom here, or connected to some sort of business, or connected to somebody who is at a far distance, okay? So there is something here about that draining, that nagging truth. There's something that's going to cost. The truth is going to cost, or this man. This is also about losing hope and faith, okay? There's a loss of hope and faith here in this situation, but there's a stride towards a loss of innocence from something that has been I don't know. The Rider's like the dating card, so it's like a sacrifice. Sacrificing being alone. Maybe somebody enjoys their alone time. I don't know. But there is something here about, and this is also about getting going. Something is whipping his ass and getting this guy to move. You know when you whip a horse, or, you know, it's like, this cycle has happened before with him, and it's like a toxic cycle that, or a painful cycle that's been going on for quite some time. It's going to be about addiction. Because this whip card and this cross card here, knighting, and then this is the snake card under the key. And where did we say the snake was? The snake is on the side. So this is cutting out toxicity. So he's been working on that. He's been working on cutting out bad behaviors or toxic behaviors. She might be, I don't know, news about spirit, news from spirit. I feel like there is some sort of divine connection here. Realizing that there's news coming from, or there's movements, or visiting from spirit, visiting. This can also be about astral projection, something to do with astral projection or spirit flight here. Recurring patterns or cycles. This might have been happening a long time. So yeah, somebody whose commitments, they're not very honest about their commitments, or they know that they are the problem. This person knows that they are the problem. And they're committed to this. They've been stuck in a secular pattern here. It could be like they have financial commitments that they, or past relationship might have been. There just might be commitments that are challenging this person or getting them. They've been getting going on something though. There's movement forward here. This is also about somebody's this is a quick sexual energy as well. So, but this attraction or this work that this person has been working on has been recurring. He's been working very hard on it. So if that's what that's about, there is something here about being committed to staying in this energy, or they know they're the problem in this relationship, and that's why somebody ran away. It could be this woman that's moving away, that's left, but she's looking back. So I don't know. Challenges that cause arguments. I just feel like with the anchor here and the whip, it's also about being chained down. So there's this kind of, this person could be married as well, or have been married, and some sort of commitment where maybe they weren't faithful. This is infidelity, okay? But now this pattern, they want to change their ways, or they want to, that's why this woman is moving forward. Even though she doesn't want to, I don't think, because she's looking back. All right, so then we have the answer to this toxicity. The solution to this toxicity is getting serious about your health, taking health as a responsibility. Something here about, could be about female health, or there's challenges with removing, or this feeling drained or tired of your it's like a detox, removing something so that something can be purified, okay? So you might be going through a detox right now, or doing some kind of cleansing, body cleansing of some kind. Blockages that will be let up or shown or seen. Yeah, so there is some sort of releasing of something that's been blocking a situation in terms of the growth and development of something. A lack of well, the lilies is understanding and peace as well. So this is stealing away somebody's peace. Somebody can't rest as well. It's like they're unable to rest. They might be, this is also about dating, okay? So maybe they've thrown themselves into some sort of dating scenario to kind of take away from how they're really feeling about things at the core level, or yeah, communicating about, it might be draining them to communicate or even think about this, because it's the fox. This is also the fox here. He's highlighted as the fox, being kind of manipulative and sneaky and in the social circle, and people might be talking about him, and that might be causing some shame. Okay, so then we go down, we got all that taken care of. That's the blockage between the two of them, or this is the woman that is challenged, cold, icy, but she sees the difficulty. She knows that it's the man, so they both know who the problem is. They both know who the problem in the situation is. She might be tired of waiting, and so she's moving forward, okay? Yeah, new beginnings with friends. Loyalty or friendship that is starting. From somebody you love in your friendship circle, or somebody that you have a lot of shared interests with, I'll even say. Things that you both like, okay? You know, you might be meeting some people, and you might be kind of popular if this is you. So there's popularity coming in for this woman because she's starting some new things, ending some things, starting some new things. Friends are coming in that she's connected to in some sort of way. Could be through work, or maybe she's a loner and she ends up meeting other people that are like her, familiar spirits or whatever. Yeah. All right, the things that we cannot change about this situation. Secrets coming out that have been hidden, cloaked in bullshit. Manipulative chatter. Somebody changing their story. The tree and the birds. This is about a longevity, a legacy of some kind of communication that is written. So this is like a story that they've told, okay? Something is not adding up, maybe. There's some sort of guilt or shame, or maybe there's something that they're at a crossroads with. They can't, it's going to be a damned if I do, damned if I don't situation. Any way they go. The truth is here. The truth is coming out about these secrets because people are picking at the details. There's details being looked at about some sort of ending and blocking or challenge situation. Okay, so now about the ending of a situation. Now we have this loss of honesty or a draining of peace or this kind of unrest or taking of innocence or a loss of something pure, okay? And that's ending in this movement forward or this news from afar that is kind of about this burden or this shame or this sacrifice or this choice, difficult choice that had to be made, okay? It might be the choice that he's making to end something that's been challenging and come, I don't know, this can also be about some sort of, you know, when you see a cross at the crossroads or a cross on the side of the roads, it could be about somebody's passing, like I said. So somebody could have passed, and that's been a challenge for this man as well. Maybe to deal with, and there's this loss of innocence here. It could have been, if it was a passing, could have been a car accident. Could be. I'm not sure. You would already know about this. This is not something that's going to pop up. But yeah. I don't know. I feel like you can't change the fact that this, whatever secrets that have been hidden are coming out in the situation. You're learning about some sort of communication that's happened. Maybe from a friend of some kind or somebody connected to your family. The mother of a family, I don't know. There's something here about some kind of communication coming out about somebody not being honest about something. Not telling the whole truth, taking away from the truth. And then there's this burden here, this crossroads, this shame. It's also a sacrifice of a path, so you must make a choice. There will be sacrifice on both sides of the choice. So this choice will take away, and this choice will take away as well. But it's about peace that is being sacrificed as well. So there might be some sort of loss here that is indicated by a choice that needs to be made either way. And this draining energy of the innocence or not being able to trust somebody, a loss of trust. That's what's really burdening this situation. I don't think that there can be movement forward or there can be, you want to socialize. These two will eventually be friends, I think. Yeah. These two will eventually be friends. There is potential for love because the friend, that socializing, dating card is there. But it seems like they will both meet up eventually and connect in some sort of way. I don't know exactly how. I don't know why. I don't know what this real issue was right here. I don't know if it was just somebody telling lies, gossiping or something, and this has upset the apple cart, okay? But there is some sort of movement forward through some sort of burden, some sort of struggling times. A decision to move forward, and whether that be him moving forward to her or her moving forward with her life, we don't know because we don't have anything over here, you know. But there is some sort of maturity here, the wisdom here with this lily card. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed your reading, Scorpio. If you liked it, please leave me a comment or like, share, and subscribe. I hate saying that. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.